this video we took some the more detailed element types within 4.1, the behavior and structure. And as we examined the two figures in the last two videos, we also separate this behavior and the structure into the active and the passive for the structure, and the behavior is this one. It will be short video from this one till the 4.1.3. Is I want to show you is how we can add some additional metadata into the Prodigy. Then also is if we have some examples where we will also use some attribute in Prodigy's element O class, and we compare add class and the instance. Then we are trying to ensure is what we learned, the information in ArchiMate 3.2 specification are also reflected in the Prodigy ontology, not only in the label or name of this class or element, but also we have more the information behind that. And you may notice this from this video is I also put Archi logo here because sooner or later is we will see within the this ArchiMate specification, there's some sample modeling diagram which I will use Archi2 then. So we learn ArchiMate 3.2 specification. This is the PDF, or you can read that from the online HTML. And then we use Prodigy as the ontology editor to build the Metamodel. And we also will try practice Archi2 to build the sample model. So when we're starting to build the Archi model, I will also start to save that in our GitHub. So let's do this. So active structure element, one example element is the interface. And in the ArchiMate specification, you may see two type of those notations. So these are the standard ones. So with the square with the name and icon in the upper right corner, or you have the text below this big icon and without the edge. So if you use the different ArchiMate tool, you may see you can switch of them. So when you do the modeling, that is the default one. So let's go to our Prodigy first. So let's read those. Is 411 is active structure element. So that is this one, active structure element. And first we see the sentences. This is the definition. So active structure element are the subject that can perform behavior. So this kind of the description, I will use the comments. So RDFS comments to do that. So active structure elements are the subjects that can perform behavior. So then this we have the behavior elements, so that will be performed by the active structure element. So we create that, then this comment is coming here. So then this let's save first. Before I save, let's back to our Prodigy's source file. So if you examine this source file, so you may see now, as I explained before, is there's just our big section. So here is the object property. So we have a list of the property we built last time, and the class. After the classes, we may have, let's scroll down. So we have the individual. So we also start to build the individual last video. So individual is based on the name, and then this within the individual you can see you connect the different individual by the object, or later you can connect that with the data property, and from this as the source and like events, you can connect access to the passive structure element. So that is the triple. And what I just do is let's find out is our active structure element. So where is that? I changed that in the class level. So let me see here. So strategy, that's the passive structure element. So I should have the active. I can search by this look for, but let's see here. So not so many. So that is second paragraph. So try to understand those triple structures. So under class, we have our O class RDFS about. This about is the complete IRI. So you can see here is our IRI until this ArchiMate 3.2, and after this pound. So that's why is when you do this Sparkle query build, you should add until this pound as your prefix. Then they will treat your name of the class adding with the prefix. Then will be the complete IRI. So that is the RDF about. And within this RDF about, we have this subclass of relation because active structure element is the subclass of the structure element. So what's that reflect to here is this one is subclass of structure element. That is also if I come to not individual by class, if I back to the class, you can see here subclass of the structure element. So that is the part. So I did a wrong thing. So because when I did these comments, actually this comments is go to the annotation of events. So I should reverse that back. And when you want to add comments to this class, you should switch to the class and ensure the annotation is this class, then do these comments. So when I do this actual active structure elements are the subjects, I can copy, but I practice this and demo to you is let's do the typing. So that's also a way is you can try to remember the things. So now I have this one. So and I show here. So doesn't have any change yet. So let me save. So what you can see here, you go to one new line. So here is under subclasses, we go to RDF. Here RDFS comments. So this sentence is what I just add. So when you're starting to adding more information to your ontology, you may also see your this RDF file keep adding. So those are the mapping each other. So then let's see. So and these can be divided by internal active structure element and external active structure element. So the internal means like a business actor, application components, node. So those are the samples. So let's do this, try to translate what we learned until the things done this into our ontology. So when we see the subdivided into the internal, so we have this generic internal active structure. Then let's starting. So now I read this business actor. So business actor. I don't put S, and also I learned this here is application component. So I create them is directly as the individual because they are the instance of the internal or sample of the internal active structure. If later on is we have more the different breaking down of those like business actor, then we can promote this to our class. So, but that will be the later. I don't think that will have in this ontology. Then I have the third one. So node. So I create this three that represent this second part of this sentence, and that realize this behavior. External. So let's come to the external active structure, like the interface. So that's why I don't put interface with in this external active structure element with parentheses, because that is actually is our valid ArchiMate element name. So expose the behavior to the environment. And then an interface provide an external view on the service provider and hide its internal structure. So that is our comments I can add to here. So an interface provides an external view on the service provider and hides its internal structure. When we come to the different layer, because we have the business interface, application interface, technology interface across those three layers, we will have more detail those interface learning. So at that time, I may change this interface to the certain different class level. But for now, let's keep that as the instance. So I don't think it's we will have that's the complexity for now. But that, as I mentioned, that's always can be changed. So now is if I'm putting here, so when I come to, I may, let's save that first to see is interface. So you can see here my comments or this explanation for interface is coming here. This is added to this individual that and also I think is I create a node and I also create I think is let me find is another part, business actor, application components. Those are the new things. And if you, for your easier part is you can see there is blue, green line. So that is kind of the new updated portions for your file. So they will give you some highlight. So no, so I will not light that because I press save on the VS Code. So then from the Prodigy, they detect that and ask you whether you apply some external or the outer change for that. And then we have two class definitions. So let's come to entity and internal active structure element. So let's add here. So an internal active structure element, let's make that complete, represents an entity that is capable of performing behavior. So represent entity that is capable, and then this active structure element are the subjects can perform behavior. So that is our entity, and external is called an interface, represent a point of access where one or more services are provided to the environment. So that is the part is let's try to compare this different meaning. External active structure element, also called an interface, represent a point of access where one or more here services are provided to the environment. So I try to show you the every single the steps for building this ontology. So don't treat this as wasting time, because when you're starting to do that, it's better is you familiar on every the parts is like this comments is attached to this element. You need to ensure is on this orange part, or is actually point to annotation of this target element you are doing. So like when I save that, is back to the source code. Oh, so I found this here. I got some new change. So active structure. So that is I did earlier. And let me find this my new. Oh, so let me save and try to see within the class, do I have what I have done? That is the classes. Oh, that is didn't change. So internal active. Let me see. External active structure element. Let me close that, then open again. Try to see my change. So those are the property here. I don't get those. Oh, it's coming here. Annotation. So those are the interesting is coming get a separate part, but my upper level, this one you can see. Let me see, is here. So this is RDF comments, and here is also the RDF comments. So it's depending on these structures, let's not impact to them. So I will close this and try to prevent to open that backend by your editor, because you already saw the pop-up warning is if you have by chance is did any touch base on the source code, is it will be warning to you on the front end of this one. So then we start is we finish this 411. I think it's since you know the way is we will keep adding the annotation to the ontology. We may just focus on the action in the 412, 413. So see you in the next video. Bye for now.